go again. You think by now I'd know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking, I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine?
Hello everyone, it's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and my studio and my weekly live stream, Cathy Makes a Card. So happy to see people popping in from all over. People from Australia. It's the middle of the night. I think it's the middle of the night there. Is it the middle of the night? Good to have you here, and I have a few things to share. So obviously I'm going to make a card. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I think sometimes during the week I premiere videos and then I do live chats, and I think people think I'm live, but my video is pre-taped, and you know what I'm saying? It's a little confusing. So I created something fun for you. Can I show you? Where did I put it? Okay. The other day, this is what I do. I was working on labeling inks, and I'm going to show you that in a second too. And I came up with a little mnemonic. Well, it's not a mnemonic, it's a little song, okay? And this is how the song goes. This will help you remember. On Wednesdays, I craft without a net. I'm live in person on the internet. All the videos that say premiere were taped in advance for your viewing pleasure. Do you understand there? Any other video that you might see is just another card from your friend CZ. You know? I don't know. So hopefully that will, if it's premiere, it was taped in advance for your viewing pleasure. Thank you so much. I spent an hour putting that together. Okay, so today I have a card for you. Well, I think I'm going to do something good, but I have no idea, and fingers are crossed, and you never know. You never know, and that's the reality. Crafting live without a net. Sometimes I do, I'll do a card in advance just because I don't want to waste your time like I'm doing right now, but there you go. But I do have to show you what we've got on tap today and tell you something very exciting, okay? This is exciting to me. So I don't know if you know this, for those of you who love Gina K's inks, Gina now, oh, I don't have the label. Gina now has labels for all of her ink pads. And yes, I had to order some. I ordered 2. You get 2 in a pack, right? But I ordered 2 because I always make mistakes. And surely enough, I completely put my, whatever that was there, I put it on the wrong one. Long story short, I spent yesterday morning relabeling all of my ink pads. I had to scrape off my little dots. And it was great because all of my dots got sun bleached from being in the craft/dining room. I don't know if that happens to you, but because I don't have my inks hidden away, now I do. Well, they're out of the sun. I redid this, and check it out. I made a little video for you. It's not that good of quality. that's my little fun thing for today. I've got them all labeled, and so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, there we go. So today, I don't know how many of you watched Gina last night. I was watching kind of quietly in the background, which sometimes I do. If my hubby doesn't have anything going on, I'm kind of excited just to say, hey, I'm gonna go get into bed, put my earbuds in and watch Gina. And she used her flowering vine, which is part of the current kit, right? And I have the kit, so I've done a couple videos so far doing the kits. Let's see. Oh, did someone just ask me who made the box? I'm not sure what box you're talking about, unless it is the ink holder. Is that it? Also I want to say hello to Emma, my moderator. Forgot to do that. And I don't know if Beth is here today. She had prior plans. She may or may not be here, but sometimes Emma can help. They both help me stay on track during my live if I missed your question. But the ink pads are held in a Organize More. I will be sure to add that to my supply list. That's the main company whose organizational products I use, and I love it. They're fantastic people too. Okay, anyway, Gina had used this last night, and I wanted to use the flower and vine. So I pulled some of my favorite colors, right, to work with. I've got my Just a Note 2 die, and I've been using the heck out of this because that's one of the things that I want to be doing. When I release something, I want to use the heck out of it to show you many different ways that you can use it. So that's on tap. And then Masking Magic. Now, here's the thing, though. I only have the strips that are, there's 3, I have the 1/4 inch strips. I don't have any of the 1/2 inch, so hopefully this is going to work today. You know what they say, never say never. Anyway, also, if you have questions today during the live, oftentimes I don't glance up quick enough to see them coming through. You can always email me at Cathy@CathyZelski.com after the live. I always answer emails that are sent to me, and so it's my contact info is in the, like on YouTube, if you go to my channel, there's like all these different links if you want to find me. I think my email is listed in there too, so that might make it easy. Anywho, and I won't, no, Suzanne, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but I need something today. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I am going to take my mat out of here. There is a lot of different type of grippy mats, and I'm going to take my mat out of my Altenew stamp wheel, okay? The reason I'm doing this today is because I show different mats. Well, I've been showing different mats, and normally, where do you go? I use my waffle flower grip mats, but a lot of the larger ones, oh boy, where are you going? Get in there, are out of stock, and I used a grip mat in a recent video from Picket Fence Studios. It's called the palette, the inking palette. The one I have isn't even being made anymore. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick this little friend down, trying to get it lined up straight here, because I'm going to use all manner of stickiness for my work today. Okay. All right. So also here's my flowering vine. And for those of you who know Gina, well, most of you know Gina, she releases kits. They are a terrific value. They're packed. And then the next month, she will release all of these items separately so that if there's just one thing that you really wanted, you basically can buy them individually. All right. So I have taken, let's put you away now. I took Master Layouts 2 and I cut out one piece of the cardstock. This is Gina's heavy base weight, really nice for blending. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start here and I'm going to get out my masking strips. Now here's the thing. Do I know what I'm doing? I don't think I'm as good at putting this stuff down as she is, but you know what? That's why we have better glasses. I'm going to do the best I can, and I'm going to see what happens. And yes, anything that I show, I will link at the end. I am an affiliate for Organize More. Always appreciate when you use and shop with my links because it really helps me. And I will pop that in as soon as we are done. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to put these all around the edge, but because I'm a little nervous that I don't know. Maybe I will do this the way I think I'm going to do it. All right, that looks pretty good. Thank you, Linda Warrington. Linda says this will be better than horrible. You know, I wish I had a Tom in the dead space. I have a friend who actually I went out to lunch with last week. There's a lovely little Latin American place in our neighborhood that's actually fan-freaking-tastic. And all I've ever wanted is to have him sit behind me at a folding table and be a moderator on my stream in person like Tom, because I think it would be the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. Although, unfortunately, he is, excuse my head, he can be a little randy, so I don't know if I could ever trust him. But I think he said he would do it someday. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I have my edges perfectly covered, so what I'm about to do may shock some of you. It might. Yeah, I'm not perfectly covered there. This might shock you, but I am going to put more down. Why? Well, because I can, and I don't have any shoes. What I'm going to do here is just take the parts that I need right to the edges, okay? Because I don't trust my placement at all, and I don't have any Post-it notes, okay? It would be, I'm going to take my 2 pieces here. So I have layer 1. Is that flowering vine? Does it say 1? Is there a number on there? Yep, there is. So I'm going to take the first one here, and I think I'm going to go, shoot, now I don't know which ones I want. I'm going to place it down. I want to make sure this sticks onto my mat. I hope you got that joke. Yeah, gosh, he's the funniest. He's such a funny man. Okay, some of you might find that strange, but I'm telling you what, sometimes in corporate America, if you can't laugh on a daily basis, I don't know what you're going to do. Okay, here we go. I'm sticking this to my Ulta wheel grippy mat, and we're going to get started. So I have today, let's flip you around. I have my light lilac, and oh, that looks very juicy. I'm going to lay down the first color. Okay. Well, here we go. Now, I'm just going to do the old get whatever was on here off. And you might be asking, why aren't you using your Gina things? I don't know. I just grabbed these. The thing is, I have 3 sets of brushes. Actually, 4 sets of these types of brushes. And I don't know. Sometimes I use these more, and I feel like, I don't know. I like the feeling on the heads. How does that sound? I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, okay. They're good enough and clean. That is how I clean mine. And we're going to add some ink. But first, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And I want to thank you all for being here today. You have places to go during lunch, and you know what? His podcast name from the film, what was that film? From Swingers, 500 by Midnight. 500 by Midnight is his podcast. And he's going to kill me for promoting it to people who, might not be his cup. He's a little, like I said, he's a little wild. All right, we're brushing this in, and we're going to come in here, and we're going to blend it on. All right. Now, I don't want to go super heavy-handed for this first layer, and I certainly hope that I got my, what is it called? The masking magic down. One of the things to remember when crafting, it's just paper, and you're going to make mistakes. Some of the things are going to work great. Some of the things, maybe not so great, but I will say this. I feel like these types of things, stencils, layered stencils, they make you seem like you know what you're doing. And if you are like me, and I am a person who struggles a little bit with coloring, I don't struggle as much with stencils because I just think because someone was smart, and I'm pretty sure, didn't Alicia design these? She's just such a good artist. They make it easier for you. Oh, hey, I saw Brianne out there. Hey, Brianne, nice to see you today. All right, so we're just layering in our first layer of color. All right. Yeah, hopefully you're all having a great day. Hopefully I don't accidentally click stop on my live stream, but it's good to see people in and hanging in. This is a beautiful color. It's funny because now that I have the labels, and the labels I'm talking about are Gina's ink pad labels. If you're just joining us, she has some now, and they're so lovely. They're really nicely printed. They're really easy to pop on. It's making me look at the colors again, and instead of my little color dots, which I had on there, that are all faded from being in the sun for so many years down in the craft/dining room. Now ink pads are all protected from direct sun because my direct sun is over there, and it doesn't ever hit where the ink pads are. All right, that's going to be layer 1. All right. Now I'm not going to do anything with that yet. We're going to move on to the medium lilac. And I'm going to lift this friend up, okay? Because you did good. Oh, Jules, not tools. It is a blurple. Okay, yep. Oh, don't come up off now that, okay, maybe that's just because it's, well, that looks great. I don't know what happened there. This might not stick as much as I think it does, but again, what are you gonna do? I have some alcohol here. And I'm gonna hide this really quick and just give a little spritz. This is just 70% isopropyl alcohol. And like this. Oh, I see a question from Bryn. Have I seen the new Lawn Fawn? Do I still create Lawn Fawn? I haven't, but I will tell you, I think their stuff is so stinking cute. I feel like if I was better at coloring, like if I wanted to get my markers out more, I might go use Lawn Fawn more, but because I'm not the world's best colorer, I shy away from it because I get a little intimidated by it. And, you know, it's like, because I see things that are so stinking cute from them, and then I think, but I can't color it that well. You know what I mean? So, okay, now I have to line this up, but I'm not 100% sure how to do it. Is it that? Is it this guy? Am I the right side up? Well, shoot, now I feel like okay, I can do this. We have the technology. I think I was about like that maybe. Right there. Coming around straight. I think that looks just fine. All right. The thing I like about this stencil is I don't think it has to be perfect, right? Oh, this is a fancy bottle. I just saw someone say it's just a little bottle from Amazon. I usually link that into, now am I doing this right? I think so. This is what happens when you've never used, take the original stencil and line it up with the one you're using and lift away from the original stencil. Allison, why are you saving my life these days? Okay. Hold on a second. Take the original stencil. Okay. Line it up with the one you're using. Oh, wait a second. Take the original. Okay, I got you. You are so smart. Okay, so like that. Allison's coming to the rescue again. There we go. Okay, I think that's better. Oh, okay. Thank you. People are so smart. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. We're sticking you down. Make sure it says 2. It does. And here we go. So medium lilac, a little darker. And we're going to bring that into, oh, look at that. And I am going darker with this because I wanted to have that contrast between the colors. Okay. Put you in there. I don't know why I'm holding this so much. I just don't want it to slip. And I hope this works because I am just doing a much more of a simplified color palette. Gina had done something more complicated, and that is all I'll say for anyone who hasn't seen her video. No spoilers. That was really smart. Allison's she's not fooling around. Okay, here we go. And getting the edges here. Oh, that color is very blurple. I love it. All right, blend in the goodness. And again, even if I have this slightly off in a way, I think it's going to look fabulous. Okay. We're good? Blurple? Okay. Okay. All right. Lifting. Oh, yeah. That's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Closing you. And let's get our spray again. I just try to clean my stencil, you know, when I'm thinking about it, which is when I'm working, and the alcohol not only cleans it quickly, but it also is dry immediately after you're done. I think we should give Allison a thumbs up. Allison, I wish that YouTube had a little more, interactivity within the comment section on live streams, where you could, you know, I don't know, do things. Okay. All right. That looks so good. Okay. Now we're moving on. Let's go to vine 3, and then there's a vine 4. And now that I know how to do that next time, let's pop in the vines. And I feel like, again, this should be, wait a second. This should be pretty easy to figure out. Did I miss something? Wait a second. Wait, vine 3. Why does it seem like, all right, well, you know what? We're going to have to do this one again too, because I don't know where this one goes. So Allison, I'm using it again because I'm not 100% sure. All right. Oh, you are just so smart. There we go. Press it down. Look at that. Wouldn't have known. Now I know. Okay, we have got jelly bean green. Okay. And I need to clean my brush. Oh, well, I am just going to work in order because I feel like, wait, where are you? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Let's get this greenie primed and ready to go. Now, Allison for president. Now, this is actually one of the few ink pads that I've re-inked since I started making cards. Gina's pads lasted a long time, and I re-inked Jelly Bean Green because I used it for a class. Oh, she did number 4 first. You know what? I will do, because it was a dark one. Okay, we'll do it. You know what? That makes sense to me. Here we go. I'll do number 4 first. But I'm going to place it the same way with number 1. All right. Okay. How about Gina for president? That would also be a pretty good deal. See, I didn't see all her blending last night. I kind of came in at the 11th hour, and I was just really admiring her eclipse card. And then, oh, see, I'm a little off though, because I don't want to overlap my. Hold on here. I don't want to go onto the purple flowers. Let's just do that. There we go. I thought when Tom said it's like the eclipse, you come to see the eclipse, but then you don't end up seeing it. That was me during the eclipse this year. We didn't get to see it. All right. Thank you for the heads up. This is why we go live and we have people help us. We are stuck down, and we're gonna go like this. All right. Jelly bean green. Ooh, that's coming in hot. Coming in hot. And that's okay, because I like the heat. Bring the heat. Coming on in. All right. Sometimes I tap off, but one of the things I like about the glass mat is really getting it into the bristles. Gotta be careful on that one, because there's a little sloop-de-doos. All right, coming down. I don't want to get under there. Let's go up like that. Just talking to myself. That just made me think of talking to myself and feeling blue. Thank you, Karen Carpenter. When I was 7 years old, I had a Carpenter's Greatest Hits, and I thought I sounded exactly like her. Okay, 7 years old. Now, I don't have any pictures of my 7-year-old self, but I used to be goth. Thank you. Okay. All right. I think that's good. I don't think it needs to be I'm just kind of tapping over. Yeah, easy peasy, breezy. Let's do it. Okay. Stick. It really does stick. Okay, up we go, and there we go. Now here's the thing. Am I going to do Blurple as my light edger? I think I am. Like she did last night, I'm definitely going to be doing that too. Let me wipe you off first and then spray. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I mentioned to people who were here at my live last week that I'm going to do an all goth Halloween card making special this Halloween. I don't know what day Halloween falls on, but I tell you what, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I feel like I can take this one and figure this one out on, no, you know what? I still got to bring in number 1. I know, it's crazy, but I want to make sure that I'm mostly in the right place. All right, here we go. Coming back, and drop. The all goth Halloween special. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to bring in my last color, and it's going to be fresh asparagus. It's a Thursday. You know, I could do a Thursday night, or maybe I could make it a Friday night thing so it could be more of a party. All right, we're going to bring this last color in and just kind of go over, I guess just go over what I did. Why does that look? That looks wrong. How come I'm coloring up, I'm covering up everything that I just did. Do you see that? Okay, I went with number 4 first. That is not what I wanted. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I think I did well, okay. You know what? I'm going to go a little lighter. I went too dark up top. Do you see? Yeah, I did the greens wrong. All right, I'm going to do the best I can with this. This might not end up being an awesome giveaway card. I should have. Do 4 again after. Yeah, but if I do, oh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I am going to do 4 again after. Oh my gosh, Cathy. You know what though? Here's the thing. It's paper. Sometimes when we do things, we don't know exactly what we're doing. So I am actually going to bring in the other one. Did I go to the edge all the way? Yep. And I'm going to go over it again with fresh asparagus. Actually, that's not bad. I mean, that's just it. It's not going to really matter. That's pretty cool. You know what? Here's the thing. Once Gina's inks dry, they're always so beautiful that I think it's going to be fine. But there might not be as much as much of a giveaway. Like, oh, we love the product, Cathy. Don't get us wrong. But the color's not great. No, it's going to look fine. And I'm not going to go over it again. I think we're going to just take a deep breath and say, you know what? It's going to be lovely. But I did do it. I did do it wrong. And I'm not going to line it up again because I feel like if I do, then it's just going to, it could get mucky muck. Gina did 4 first, but she did her dark ink. Yeah. All right. It's going to be fine. Because here's what we're going to do next. All right. We're moving on. We're moving on. I think it's still going to look pretty. You know what I mean? Better than horrible indeed. All right. Hold on. See, sometimes you do things before and sometimes you don't. You're doing it wrong. Oh, really, Cathy? Okay. But here is what I do not want to mess up. So I'm just going to let that sit for a second, and I'm going to rub off the medium lilac, okay? Because I do need to come in, and there's a lot of ink on there, right? I do need to come in from the outside. And here's the nice thing about the purple and green. It's gonna look lovely together. Now this might not even show up that much, but I think, did the sound effect, did it play? I don't know if was it muted? Let me know if you hear this. You're doing it wrong. Yeah, I think it should play. Okay. All right, this is light. So again, we're going to come in around the edges just to define the edge. Now, right now, it doesn't look like much, but hopefully it will. And purple can basically go over everything, in my opinion. Okay, we're just getting some edging right around there. Yeah, it's fine. This is kind of one of those things that has that textural vibe anyway. And I think it's going to be lovely. Okay, just getting our edge on. But I want to make sure I do get it all the way around so that all of a sudden I don't reveal part and then we're like, what just happened? Now see, here's the thing. Stuff like this can turn out great even when you mess up. And that's going to be a good takeaway for you today. If Cathy messes up and it's no big deal, it's no big deal. I mess up all the time. And I actually think I have plenty on here. I might even do a little spatter just for some fun. Okay, a little spatter. But I don't know. Here's a question. I have my greeting that I haven't cut out yet. And I'm going to do it probably in a metallic. Should I do a little metallic dip on here? Because if I do it now, it's going to be perfectly sealed within the confines of the masking. I think I'm going to do it. Let me grab some. Okay. And let me grab. Okay. Splatter. It's okay. I'm going to put this box here just to protect my computer. It's a splatter. See, now I say them both. It's kind of like, it's fine. We're fine. We're all going to be okay. I'm okay. You're okay. Maybe I need a little more coffee. Anyway, it's great to have you all here today. Even if sometimes you think you're doing it wrong. Okay, I can't help myself. Here we go. Yes to the splatter and the spatter. Solids. Oh, solids, splatter, liquids, spatter. You know what? We're all good people. That's what I'm going to say in the end. Now, I'm just going to do a little, okay? Just a little. And then I'll have to kind of clean this up, but I just want some of this on here. I think this will look pretty. And see how little I'm actually putting on? But it's just going to be enough. Maybe I should have had a little bit more up here. I like that. It's very subtle. All right. And I really did. I think you can really see that purple now. All right. Good, great. Okay. There we go. Okay. I don't have anything to dip in, so I'm just going to have to spray and clean my brush off with water. Sorry. That's a bad sound. Okay. See now I can do a gold thing. I can do a gold thing. A gold greeting. Okay. I don't want my mat to have too much splatter on it. So that's better than horrible. I'm pretty proud of screwing up and it still looks good. Okay. Hey, Charlene. Nice to see you. So now I guess we can peel and reveal and then just move this aside. And let's hope that Cathy didn't get underneath all the mucky muck. So I guess I'm going to go like that. I don't know which one goes first. I'll do the outer ones. And yes, I am an over adheser, which is why I did the extra outer edge, because I know for a fact I would have messed it up. Okay. So we are peeling. We are revealing. That part is not the part that's covered, so I'm not too worried about that. That's on top of more magic. How about you? There. Oh, look at that crisp line. Gina, you're so proud of me today. So proud. Coming around. Oh, look at that. It's coming. It's coming together. All right. What time is it? 12:36. Not bad. Here's the thing. Masking magic might tear on itself. Does that make sense? But it doesn't tear on your paper. And I think I just made a pretty. Look at that. Look at that. So even, okay, can you see the splatter? I think it's pretty even with the mess up. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside. This is unusable again, right? It's a one and done, and I guess I'll put this, I'm just gonna give it a quick little spritz with water, and I'm gonna go put it in. So now what I want to do is I wanna get some gold cardstock that is matte gold, and I'm going to, hold on here, find it. Hold on, coming around the mountain. Where's my gold? Okay. Oh, I have some. I have a scrap. I have a scrap. I'm not afraid to use it. Now, I'm going to sit up a little higher here, and let's get our die out. So I have my plates here, and I'm just using my electric machine today. By the way, the Anna Griffin machine, the Lazy Susan, the turntable that I use underneath, it's not even on her site anymore. So I'm not really sure. I don't know what happened. I should email them and ask so that at least I had an answer, because I love mine so much, but maybe it was a manufacturing issue. I think I will. And also, I do cut into my mat, and then sometimes I cut into my plate. And I've had people say, wait a minute, you cut into your mat? And I'm like, well, Jennifer McGuire does, and I like to copy her as often as possible. Then I find out, so does Anna. She cuts into hers as well. It depends on what you're cutting. I think this will work just fine, but let's go ahead and run it through. But it's this thing that's not being sold anymore. And you know, I mean, honestly, there's so many turntable types of things that you can do. The only reason I loved this one is you can put things underneath, but again, there's many options. And so if you love this thing and now are sad that you don't have one, it's okay. It's okay. I promise it's okay. Oh, and the other thing is y'all have gone a little nutso over this, because again, it's like, oh, I lost my tittle again. Dang it. Tittle just went flying, and I do not know where it went. Oh, it's inside. It's a magnet to pick up dies off your mat, and I'm going to save that too, by the way. I linked them to, you can choose whatever. They're super cheap, but people who have started using these are like, I never knew. It's like, it just helps you to not dig in your mat. That's it. That's all. That's all it is. And I love it. I just think it's funny that now, I even had someone, and I don't know if she's watching, probably not because she's asleep, but a user in Australia, she's like, where do you get those? I'm like, any sort of nail supply place would probably have it. Hard to know for sure, but yeah, people have been loving them. Okay, I'm going to pop this out, and actually I cut out two tittles already, and I'll show you. Come on out, little friend. And of course, if you're wondering, what did she just say? Tittle. The dot over the I. I have, oh, look at, I have already cut out part of my greeting, the naked part. And I like to loosen by doing this patented technique, the drop. Oh, then it magnetized. Let's do it one more time. There's one. Oh, it bent a little. That's okay. And I think I'm just gonna, this one doesn't want to release. Release the hounds. Okay, popping you out. That's what the holes are for, so you gotta use them. Come on, you can do this. There we go. So I wanted to do a little gluing in advance because it saves time. So here we have, you know what I might do too? I've got my shadow layer ready to go. I do think this is an example of where it will be very nice to have that shadow layer for that little extra bit of, whatever. Something, a little bit of visual connection. And I am going to start by placing my first one. Now what I did here was just glued 2 layers together for that beautiful dimension. And I've got my connect glue here. I don't want it to smush out too much, so I'm just going to do some little baby dots. I've kind of moved away from the spray adhesive. I miss spray adhesive. I'm not going to lie. Any old-fashioned from the 80s graphic designer would be lying if they said they didn't miss spray adhesive. It was such a part of our formative years. However, now I feel like it's just nice to not use it, both for my lungs and for the world at large. Okay, but if you glue some of these things together first and build up on the base layer, I think it can be easier to line it up, if that makes sense. Yeah, so, all right. Anyway, there's that. What else is going on? Oh yeah, tonight, this is a shameless plug that I don't have a graphic for. Hero Arts, who are celebrating 50 years in the stamp biz, which is fabulous. Jennifer McGuire and Aaron Leventhal have been doing this series, and tonight they're having Gina as their guest. Oh, and I get to watch guilt-free because Dan's going to a baseball game. Oh, okay. Thank you, Amy. Check it out. That is good news. Okay, I didn't know. Amy knows. See, that's the thing. That's why she's not just a pretty face, you know? That Amy, she is not just a pretty face. She actually knows things. Way to go, Amy. Also, Amy, remember how I said I was going to send you something? I just want you to know I haven't sent it yet, but I will. It's coming. Okay. Now we can build up the tittle. Well, you know what? I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. That's great to know. That is great to know. Okay. Also, while we're here, and I'm letting that just adhere for a second, I have ordered my test merchandise. I have a Boop shirt coming. That should be fun. Because, you know, people are going to see that out in the wild and they're going to be like, does she mean boob? No, I don't. I mean boop. And I'll let you know. If it's good quality, I might open up a shop. If it's not good quality, I won't. But I'm hoping that it will be. I ordered a mug and a nice roomy 2XL tee because Mama doesn't like, she doesn't like it to be tight. So I'll let you know. Hopefully it'll come. So now all you have to do is build up on your layer itself. And I just find that to be, well, easier, if I do say so myself. Yep. Yeah. I've got some shameless plugs still. And I've also got some more videos coming for you this weekend. I did the, what is the word? I just finished a video this morning with the Spellbinders Large Die of the Month. I was a little behind this month, but I love the cards so much and I have to get that edited, and I'm just going to post that straight as a video. It's pretty short. Hopefully it's like 12 minutes. And that will be just a straight up video, right? No premiere, no live part, just a video. For, you know, if you feel like watching a video, you're going to have one. But the card's really cute. Okay, let's pop these down now. And now we have our shiny layer. Now comes the question though, because I'm using, let go, Master Layouts 2, I have a shadow layer for my, what is it called? Oh, come here. For my card, I just want to make sure that's on the letters. I'm going to have to pick a cardstock. So I'm curious to know, because part of me thinks, well, I don't have those colors in cardstock. Part of me thinks Jelly Bean Green could be a really pretty matte layer because it's such a warm cardstock and I have plenty of it. Now, I know if it were Gina, she would do it in black. But I'm curious to know out there in comment land, what do you think? Because I could cut two. I could show you one with black and one with Jelly Bean Green, and we could see what we think would be good. Or the light lilac. And so in that regard, I would have to use like a Lovely Lavender. But I don't know if Lovely Lavender would be the best match, because this is such a purpley tone, or blurply is what I meant to say. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, gold. Oh, I like gold. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you for that. I wouldn't have thought of that. All right, let's put on the tittle, and we're gonna blow some gold on this card, because I think that is a brilliant idea. I'm not hoarding that gold card stock. I tell you what, I got a bunch of it. I'm not afraid to use it. How many of you ever watched the TV show Lost? I'm assuming there were a few of you out there. I am rewatching it for something late at night to take my mind off life. And I'm in the second season now. And one of my favorite lines from that series, and Dan and I have quoted it since my son was born, is when they take Walt and they pull up in the boat and they say, we're going to have to take the boy. We have said that about Coleman. Even as a young man who's just about to graduate from college, we still will say, we're going to have to take the boy. Anyway, I'm really enjoying watching Lost again. Let me grab some gold cardstock. It's just a show, you know? Okay, I have a piece in here. So I just want you to know, it's going to be reflective, but I keep my gold cardstock in these Simon sleeves. I love these Simon sleeves. I don't have these linked, but I also have a whole 2 other packages of this gold cardstock in my closet. There are many things that I get sent for free in terms of dies and things like that, but cardstock and paper is generally, at least a lot of them are not provided, and I stock up. I'm no fool. I'm no fool. Okay. The gold is brilliant. I love it. And that's going to go on top. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Okay. Y'all are very helpful today. What would I do without you? What would I do? Not Penny's boat. I literally have a picture of Cole when he was like 7, and it says Not Penny's boat because he wanted to watch Lost, but we thought, I think it's a little too scary for you. Okay, let me take the Master Layouts outer die, and I'm not cutting the center out. And you can't make me. I'm not going to do it. Now, I don't mean that to sound belligerent, but, you know, I don't like the dip down. I'm not saving it, okay? I'm just going to let it roll. I'm going to live on the edge because I'm on the edge of glory. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Catherine Long, great question. My favorite gold cardstock, hands down, bar none, is the Simon Says Stamp Matte Gold because it's shiny, as you can see. It's shiny, but it's not like obnoxiously so. It die cuts beautifully, and it's just a wonderful cardstock. They also have silver and champagne. There's a whole bunch of colors, and they're all really, really nice. Oh, I actually got a nice question here. Tabitha, Scott, how do I store my cards until I make, oh my gosh. Can I show you something and please don't judge me for it? Okay. I store them by category. However, I have such a backlog right now of cards that I haven't, what's the word? Filed. I'm going to show you something. Oh. I'm going to zoom out, and this actually reminds me, how interested would y'all be in a general Q&A? I haven't done one in quite a while, but I'm going to show you this. This is a bag that I got, and actually there's one card down there that I only bring out for Halloween. These are all cards and things that need to be filed and sorted, and it's super deep, and it's a ginormous bag, and I am embarrassed because most of my stuff is super organized, but the card management, it has fallen behind. And I think that's my dirty little secret for you today, is that there are aspects of working in the card world that I absolutely love, and organizing my cards after the fact, I'm horrible. I gave away a card I gave my mother-in-law a Mother's Day card, and it was from my recent live stream with Concord and Knight, not live stream, just video. And I was so happy that I remembered it, right? That it was just right there, and I was able to use it. And yeah, Q&A, you know what? How about next Wednesday we do a live Q&A? I think it could be fun. What I will try to do too is set up something where people can actually post questions in the comments. So I'll get it set up earlier, and I will answer questions from the comments first and then migrate to the chat. We haven't really done that in a while. So I will plan that. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some, let's do this. Let's put our friend here. This is all nicely dry. And I'm going to, God, there's cat hair on that. My grandkitty is here today, but he has no interest in being in the room. I was going to grab him for the beginning and I totally forgot. And here, well, I just don't want to get this sticky stuff on my surface. So we're going to do this. Now I think someone might want to actually win this card. I have a blog post set up. This is how I'm doing my card, live stream card giveaways now. If you like the card, just go to my blog. It's linked in the description, and I will pick a winner. I will pick a winner and send it to you, and it will be a good day. A good day will be had by all. Okay, I'm going to stand up. Oh, Angie, I see your question too. Well, I store a lot of them because what ends up happening inevitably, and here, if I can I do this? Yes, I can. Oh, that looks good. I store them and sort them by category. I don't, and then I send some, obviously, but I don't send them all. So part of the thing is because I work in the craft world, there are times when I am teaching something that I need more samples. And so having those samples is actually really helpful. And so I keep a lot of things and I don't necessarily give them away. So that's one answer. Now, let me see here. I'm going to get some foam tape for this. But, I mean, the thing is, too, it's, you know, I have too many. And I know there are places you can donate, and I should do that more. But I just need to do some sorting. The other thing that I am very low on right now, envelopes. I don't have very many. I was going to place an order, actually, with Gina yesterday, and I didn't. So I need to do that today, because I love Gina's envelopes, and I am almost out of basically every color. Oh, Andrea, good question. Let's see. I'll take a look at it and see. Andrea says, do I even notice this green anymore? Let's see. Maybe I don't. You know what? I think that looks fine. I think it looks great. And here's the thing too. Thank you for encouraging, you know, me to say, hey, you know what? It is better than horrible. And we're going to be just fine. Oh, that didn't place where I wanted it. It's going to be lovely, and we're all good. We're all good. But actually, I am going to say, let's go one here and here. By the way, my Just a Note die and shadow, these are now back in stock. They were out for, I mean, isn't that, it's just so simple. I love that. And I am going to put this on a white note card. But I think later I'm going to play with the stencil again, or maybe I'll just go back. I'll watch the beginning of Gina. Let me get some cardstock. Oh, that was a weird sound. All right. I've got one piece here of the Gina heavy base weight. I'm going to come out there a little. And I can't sit to cut, so I got to stand up here. Every time I do, I make a mistake. And this will be a side fold. Or you know what I mean, not side fold, landscape. Landscape card. And then before I forget, I take this and I put it back on the shelf that I have for Gina's white cardstock. Okay, we're getting there. This is fun. I kind of feel like, Gina, that I'm actually finishing in just about an hour. I mean, I do have a few shameless promotions for you, but nothing out of the ordinary. All right, let's see. And again, I know that people can either maybe be here during lunch, but maybe you can't. And okay, there we go. And also too, I will hold a second for some questions at the end if you guys need anything, because I do miss a lot of them. But Emma, thank you so much I've seen you pop in with a lot of answers. And again, when the card's done, I'll take pretty pictures. I'll post to the community tab here on YouTube, and that way you can see, you know, you can see a nice pretty one. All right. I feel like yeah, that's a good score line. Okay, so we're folding it down and we're gonna get, I just stack everything off to the left here, which is hilarious because you can't really see it, but it starts to look like a hot mess. I do know that, yes, I just saw someone, Jeanette says, my family saves all my cards. I know that my mom does, my best friend does, my daughter, when I go to her house, she has all the cards I've ever made her, like, displayed around the house. And I love to give her cards, you know? It's like, because she just appreciates them. All right. I'm taping this shut because Gina's heavy base weight, well, it's serious. It means business. And it is such a beautiful blend. I love how the purple actually looks, the light lilac actually gives this whole different vibe. But now, oh, let's stamp it. My custom stamp with my logo. Is it from, I don't know, rubberstamps.com or something? I just wanted something that was a little easier. And now I'm getting better at doing it. Hey! It doesn't say anything fancy, like it doesn't say made with love by Cathy Zilski. But you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, let's pop this on now. So I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. Again, we make mistakes and then we say, it's okay. I'm okay. I'm a good person still. Oh, but I can't seem to get the backers off. By the way, this is the Altenew foam tape. I'm going to get it off. And we're going to pop it down. Make sure I'm still upright. I'm standing up. We are standing. We are looking. Is that the top of the card? We always double check that because, you know, we look down and look at that beautiful margin. It's making my day. It's making my day. Now, just a note is going to go right smack dab in the center. Lisa has a question. What is my favorite white heavyweight cardstock? It is between Gina's, her heavy layering weight, because it's a beautiful cardstock because it's smooth, and the Neenah Classic Crest line in Solar White, the 110 pound. I probably use the Neenah more because okay, that magnet just came out of the thing. All right, there you go. Because I buy it in bulk, I buy reams of it from Neenah Paper. It's not cheap. It's like, I want to say it's like $65 for a ream of 100. You get 100 sheets. Maybe it's 150. I can never remember. It's not 250 because you know how a ream can sometimes be 250 sheets because it's so thick. But Gina's paper I use, I think, more sparingly because I just don't want to waste it. Whereas the Neenah, I think I'm a little more free-flowing with. But they're both great. I've also heard that Brutus Monroe's Not Your Mama's cardstock is great, and I still haven't ordered it. I want to, but here I'm going to place this right, yeah, just right there. I think we'll be fine. I'm trying to tap it right over the, see, and that's why I put a little liquid glue on. Actually, you know what? Come up just a bit so that I have a little float time. And I don't know why I'm not seeing this very clearly. Oh, that looks great. Okay, ruler, bring it up to the base of the shadow layer. That looks good. Cathy has a question, and this is a good question. Oh, sorry, picked the wrong one. Here we go. What is the pink tape? So this is Easy C tape. It's just a tape that's low tack. I tape the card together because otherwise it does not lay flat. And if I don't have something flat, I cannot place something down straight. I have been doing this since the beginning of time, and I can't not do it. Also, this is a little insider thing. I can't photograph a card after it's done if it's popped open. And because I use such heavy quality cardstock, that happens all the time. So let's bring in, this definitely calls for some beads. Oh, the Simon Hurley cardstock. That is another one that I don't have yet, and I've heard it's beautiful. And I wonder if Simon's is this way too. And yes, thank you for the gold layer. That changes the card to be a much more elegant look. Oh, and this is a little tray that I've had for so long. One of you sent it to me. I don't know who. I don't know where she got it. It just says the Boop, and it's so cute because it really allows me to put far more in a tray. But isn't that just so cute? If you're out there, you have to let me know. Because I don't know. I've forgotten. But yes, smooth cardstock tends to take ink a little better. It's just a little more smooth for the blend. All right, one of the things I love about these gold, come here now. Okay, you had a 50-50 shot of making it, well, we can't do that. 50 for, there we go. I love that this calls for confetti. These guys have such little BBs. They're so cute. And I just want to put a few here on the card. I don't know if I'm going to do, maybe I will go like, sometimes I tell you what, it's my gut reaction, the first one that is always the placement that I like, but I'm not afraid to try something different. A couple there. The size range in here, there's 4 different sizes. And what is a small one in some sets is actually the second to smallest in theirs. I'm not speaking that well right now. There we go. Because this little guy, these little babies, they're so tiny. Oh, come on now. Come on, Cathy. There we go. I just want a few. I don't even need. The only thing I don't love about this is there's a tittle there. And then there's these, so hopefully people aren't reading that as you know, what are you doing? You got a tittle there too, but I think it's very cute, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna boop it up. We're gonna boop it up. All right, here we go. See, now someone might actually want this card. It's cute. And again, I will boop it up. Oh, come on now, liquid glue. Boop. Now let's go a little more that way. Okay. Boop. Yeah, that's going to be just lovely. Picking you up and boop. You know, they say fans of the Boop are Boop groupies. It's been so long since I've gotten a comment where someone says, I'm not a toddler. You don't have to boop things. And you know what I want to say? You're doing it wrong. I'm doing it very right. You know that voice is the voice that I say in my head, boop, when I think people are complaining or leaving a negative comment. So just know, some of us have fun on the other side of the camera when we imagine people talking like this. Okay, so that, my friends, is the finished card project for today. Even with the mess up, it's still, and look at, you got that little extra shine. Can you see that? See that? You got a little guy like that. I think it turned out great. And thank you also to all of you. When you make suggestions for me, it gives me great ideas. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So here's how it's going to go. I have some shameless plugs, but I will take a picture and I will post it and I will update the supplies. And I will also give you the info that, and let's see what else. Thank you for being here today. Here comes my shameless plugs. Are we ready? Shameless plugs, shameless plugs, shameless plugs. So today, same shameless plugs as last week. I am teaching at the Hero Summer Stamp-Along. Apparently our bundle has sold out, but they're coming back. It's a class. I'm with these ladies that I friggin' love, and it's going to be great. Also, Extraordinary Embossing Folders is just around the corner. That's a really affordable class. It's going to be super fun. We are encouraging you to get those embossing folders and make the magic, okay? So hopefully you've enjoyed my shameless plugs, because I sure have. All right. Again, thank you for being here today. And again, if you have any questions that I missed, don't hesitate, right? Shoot me an email. But I think next week we're just going to do, we're going to do a Q&A. And I don't want this phone calling because I don't know who's calling me. I think we'll just do a Q&A and it'll be fun. It'll be casual. I will set up the live much sooner so that you are able to leave a question in the comments ahead of time. I'm going to copy and paste them and I'm going to make a list and it's going to be great. So thank you for watching today. I will have a new video for you on Friday and I have one coming on Sunday because I did something. I'm looking at the card. It's super cute. It's another installment of something old because I find those parameters, something old and something new, to be just like a great, and something borrowed, to be a great ingredient to just get your creativity and your mojo going and to give, love to your old products. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you back here with another card project soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.